Hey Claiborne, it turns out that I've stayed sick, or if not sick, at least under the weather, whatever that means. So I'm putting together this snowy winter set, and while I'm at it, I'm going to talk about the weather. And Christmas. Because it doesn't snow in San Antonio usually for Christmas, or at all really. In fact, I think that's true of a huge portion of the world. For the southern hemisphere, Christmas happens during the summer. And Christmas is one of those unique, really old holidays that's nearly global in reach. So it made me think of all the things that are Christmassy that only really relate to some small portion of the world. Most of what we think about for Christmas is the product of pagans, except maybe jolly old St. Nicholas. I don't think they're responsible for him. And whoever thought of putting a tree that's famous for being combustible in the middle of a house in the middle of a winter when you're most likely to be burning something to keep warm? They're probably also not responsible for that. Because that's not dangerous enough, what did someone else decide to do but put candles on it? Christmas trees are obviously much more universal than snow, or I'll assume since there's some native ones here in Texas, for whatever version of native and invasive species is. We have both firs and spruces. Steph did some research on this and tells me that in the Ukraine, where they don't have enough spooky at Halloween, they decorate their Christmas trees with spider webs after something to do with spiders being good luck. And she said this might be where tinsel comes from, but I thought that was to model icicles. Either way, I'm pretty sure that's something most of us aren't able to relate to. And it brings me back to snow. I couldn't think of Christmas movies that didn't have snow in them, so I googled it. And the top search result was unfestive holiday movies. I asked some coworkers and they mentioned some Hallmark movies that were set in California, which they admitted they liked less because there's no snow. I'm glad it's not snowing in San Antonio, Claiborne, because I'm struggling to deal with the light dusting of pre-winter that we're getting. I hope you're doing better in New York, where it's colder, but perhaps your brain is running better for it. I'll talk to you soon. Over and out.